so that when January 1st hits, I'm hitting the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Create space for new things to come into my life. Then I decided, like, I don't have to let that one thought control my life. I can change the narrative, change the thought, and change my habits and behaviors to turn me into the person that I actually wanted to be. Hello, beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is such an exciting video because we are planning and prepping for 2024, you guys. There are only 24 days left in 2023, and holy heckin' Bob, I am so excited. Like, the end of the year used to be this state of panic for me because I don't know about you, but I used to live in this world of, like, I had no self-control. It was like all the cookies all the time. I stopped moving my body. I just wanted to snuggle up and Netflix and watch all the Christmas movies, go to all the parties, extra drinks. Like, I felt so out of control because I had this subconscious belief and this story, which we will get into later in this video. But for now, if this is content that you guys like to see, if you are inspired, if you're just a health and wellness girly and you want to be on track already come January 1st, then you've made it to the right place. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and let's jump right into this video. Real quick, I just want to run you through why I think this is important, because like I said earlier, I used to get to November, December, and it was like all self-control went out the window. I stopped moving my body. I drank all the drinks. I ate all the cookies. Hashtag YOLO, hashtag live your life, hashtag I deserve this, like all this stuff. But several years ago, I did a lot of like journaling around this and like, where does that come from? Why do I always feel out of control? That's why it's so important to do check-ins, okay? And so what I discovered was that I had this belief deep inside of me that I had no control during this time of the year. And what was the point? Because if I don't have control, like, I'm just gonna lose all my progress. I'm gonna lose all of this anyway. So I might as well just enjoy myself, and then I'll just, you know, diet really hard in January. Then I decided, like, I don't have to let that one thought control my life. I can change the narrative, change the thought, and change my habits and behaviors to turn me into the person that I actually wanted to be during this time of the year, so that I wasn't starting over on January 1st, right? I'm just a big proponent of not letting go of everything months and months at a time, right? Like, you can absolutely enjoy some cookies and have extra drinks during the holidays, like, live your life. But why do we have to live our life or continue to move our bodies and do good things for ourselves, right? Like, we can do both. We can enjoy the holidays and still move our bodies, right? We can enjoy some cookies and still get up and do yoga or go for a walk or do a 30-minute weighted workout. Like, you can do both, and then you're not starting over at the beginning of January. You know what I'm saying? So the very first thing that I do, and so I'm going to encourage you to do as well, is to check in with yourself about how did 2023 go for you. All right, so I've got some journal prompts that I want you guys to write down. And these are things that I ask myself, and this is how I get myself ready. But it's so important to look back on this past year to see what went right for you, what didn't go right for you, and all that jazz. Okay, so the questions that I ask myself are these. What happened in 2023 that went really well, that you really enjoyed? Okay, what did not work? And what did not make you feel good? What did I accomplish from my 2023 goals from the beginning of the year or the end of last year? And what didn't I achieve, right? And figure out why. Okay, so sometimes we don't finish something or we don't actually do something because it no longer feels aligned with us as we go throughout the year. And sometimes we have something on our vision board or on our business plan or whatever it is, and we just haven't gotten there yet. We haven't started that yet. We haven't achieved our goal yet, okay? Say if it's a health and fitness goal and you're like, you know what, 2023 was the year I wanted to lose 10 pounds or 15 pounds or 50 pounds, whatever it was, and I didn't do that this year, okay? Just ask yourself, okay, well, why didn't I do that? Did I not create the healthy habits? Did I not stick to my goals? Maybe you made the goal way too big and you need to make it smaller this year, okay? So let's just take this like weight loss goal, because I feel like a lot of of people are looking at weight loss come January 1st, okay? So say you want to lose any kind of weight, you pick your number, right? I want you to get really specific. Okay, so that was your goal in 2023 and we didn't hit that goal, and that's something that we want to do. Okay, cool. We're going to put that on our new list. But this year we're going to get much more specific. Okay, so I want to lose 10 pounds by what's a healthy, way to lose 10 pounds is about 1 to 2 pounds a week. So say it's a pound a week, that's 10 weeks, that's 2.5 months. So I want to lose 10 pounds, we'll just say by March, okay? So I want to lose 10 pounds by March. Okay, so that's my goal. Now, what are the things that I need to do in order to achieve those goals? Start small. I want to start walking for 20 to 30 minutes every day, or maybe I just want to prioritize 30 minutes of movement every day, whether that's yoga, walking, lifting weights, okay? Just pick something. And then food. Obviously, food matters. So you can do a couple things with food. You can just make tiny tweaks and just start doing a healthy breakfast and make sure you get that one meal down really easy, right? Maybe just start adding a handful of greens to 2 meals a day. Increase your vegetables, right? Maybe just increasing your protein. That way you're putting more nutrients onto your plate instead of taking things away, okay? So add more protein, more veggies, and a healthy fat at every meal, and just start with one thing at a time, right? So maybe at first you're just gonna add more protein. Add a chicken breast to your dinner, right? And then build the rest of your plate around that. Protein helps you feel satiated longer, and it helps you feel full faster. So if you eat your veggies first and then you eat all of your proteins and then you eat whatever sweet potato hash or more of a starch on your plate, you're eating that last, you're gonna fill up and you're not gonna be as hungry by the time you get to that part of your plate, okay? So do that for a couple weeks until you've got increasing protein down. And then you're gonna add a handful of greens to 2 meals a day, whether that's into your smoothie or that's into your breakfast, you're making eggs with mixed veggies, add a handful of greens. You can either saute it up and heat it up or make breakfast salad. I love breakfast salads. They're my jam, okay? Or just adding a handful of greens to every single dinner. I love that. If we're having steak and veggies, I always add a handful of greens. So I have steak, veggies, and a handful of greens. We love it. Greens and vegetables bulk up your meals without having high calories to them, right? So they fill you up more, they make you feel satiated, and they're good micronutrients. We love it, okay? So now not only have you created your goal, I want to lose, say, 50 pounds, but you've broken it down to, I'm going to lose the first 10 pounds by March. And these are the steps that I'm going to take to get there, right? And then get to March and reassess your goal. Keep on track with your goals. Don't just have blind numbers thrown out there and hope that it works out, right? No, we're gonna put our systems in place, okay? So, oh, hey girl, I just wanted to pop in here really quick and let you know that if you are enjoying this content right here, you are absolutely going to love my free live workshop in January, New Year, Next Level You. You guys, we are diving deep into doing a guided visualization on how to connect with who your next level self is, what she looks really get into that feeling. Do some journaling. We're going to have actionable, tangible steps to have you living your best, healthy, fit life in 2024. So click the link in the description box down below when you're done with this video. I love you, and I'll let you get back to this video. All right, so now that we have looked back on what 2023, what we liked, what we didn't like, now I'm gonna give you guys some of my favorite journal prompts that I use throughout the entire year and anytime I'm feeling a little bit stuck, and I think you're gonna love them, okay? So the first question is, what does my next level self look like? Okay, I want you to dream big. What does she wear? What does she drive? Where does she live? What do her friendships look like? What does her relationship with her body look like? What does she do every day, right? What are her habits? What are her routines? So just get in the feeling of who you are becoming and get a really clear picture of what she looks like. And don't let anything be wrong. Just start free writing of who you are becoming, what your job looks like, what does your workflow look like? Are you a content creator? Are you a boss babe in the corporate world? Are you a stay-at-home mama who is raising those babies? Mama, you are doing a great job. Okay, what does your future self look like? And get very specific. Once you've gotten very specific on what she looks like, what she does, how she acts, okay, now we need to break it down. What are her habits and routines? What are things that she does to move her body? What does her physique look like? Body goals are a great thing to have if they're good for you. But I mean, like, what does she do to take care of herself? Does she do yoga or Pilates at a studio? Does she do at-home workouts? Does she love to lift heavy weights, right? Like, what are her habits? What are her routines? What is she doing to have the lifestyle that she has, right? And go through that in all of the areas that we talked about, whether it's fitness, business, mental health. How is she supporting herself? Does she go to counseling? Does she journal and meditate every morning? Does she have a yoga practice to come back to her breath and her body? What does she look like? And what does that look like? And then the third step is, how can you implement some of those things now? You've painted the dream. You've got the visual of what you want your life to look like. We've broken down the habits and routines and the rituals and all of that jazz for how she achieved what she did. Now you get to act as if. Okay, so now we're acting as our next level self. Okay, so if our next level self meditates every day to help calm her anxiety, start meditating. Start doing a 5-minute meditation in the morning. Wake up a couple minutes early, do 5-minute meditation before your family wakes up, and ground yourself. Okay, if it's feeling good and healthy and strong in your body, okay, well, what were her habits and routines? Did she plan out a 30-minute workout in the morning and then a walk with her dogs at night? Yes? Okay, start implementing that. Wake up a little bit early and get your workout in. I'm a morning workout girly. So if you're not a morning workout girly and you prefer to do it at night, okay, cool. Pack your gym bag, make sure that it's in your car, and hit the gym on your way home, right? Like, make it work for your lifestyle. For me personally, it's getting up early before my family wakes up. I make sure to get my 5 to 10 minutes of meditation done, and then I jump into my 30-minute workout, and then yoga and walking the other days. So it's all about finding your balance and what works best for you. The next thing that I love to do for like a preparation for the new year is to create space for new things to come into my life. Okay, so this is true with manifestation as well. And I love the concept of creating space. So what I chose to do this year was I went through my closet and I got rid of the clothes that no longer serve me, that I have not worn for years, that don't fit me, that I don't like. And I pulled them out of my closet and I gave them to a women's shelter. Okay. And I am going to be cleaning out my office and doing all the filing and getting rid of the old paperwork and getting clear on my financial goals. Clean my space, get rid of the old stuff, get ready to bring in new stuff, visualize my bank account, visualize my clients, like get set up, but you have to make the space to bring new goodness into your life, okay? So clearing a space in your home, whether that's your office, maybe it's a closet, maybe it's your kitchen. I did my kitchen last year. It feels clean, it feels good, right? I only brought the things into my home that I really wanted that made me feel good, right? That's what I did with my closet this year. Okay, so I cleaned out my closet and I am only bringing things into my closet that I want to keep for a really long time. I don't want to mindlessly buy things anymore. Not that I ever really wanted to, but I was mindlessly shopping. So just trying to be really intentional about the things that I'm bringing into my life and into my home and into my world, because my world and my peace is so, it matters to me. Okay, we want to protect our peace. And having clutter in our homes does not lead to feeling good and doing all the things that we really want to do, okay? So cleaning out your space and getting ready to do the thing. But the next step, you guys, is to create a vision board. Now, what is the purpose of a vision board? Because some people really love them, some people really hate them. I love them, okay? If you guys are new here, go check out the Mind, Body, and Soul series from 2022. You guys, I manifested so much stuff that year. It was wild because I used a vision board, okay? And I was very intentional about my vision board that year. I manifested a $10,000 MacBook Pro for free. I manifested $10,000 out of thin air. I manifested my Remarkable, like so much stuff that just came into my world because I put the intention of it out there, of like the want and the need for it out there. And oh my goodness. But vision boards work, okay? They work. And this year, we're getting back on our manifestation game. So I am ready to like expand and become like the big version of me in 2024. And I'm so excited. So if you guys want to see how I make my vision board, let me know in the comments down below and I will add that to one of the videos. If you're ready to live your best life in 2024, pull out your notebook, get to journaling, answer some of these questions, come back next week, stay inspired through December. Let's hit January strong. Enjoy your holidays, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family. Like, don't spend all day, every day at the gym and counting your calories. Like, that's not what it's about. It's about taking care of yourself, protecting your peace, and maintaining your healthy lifestyle for the next couple weeks because you're worthy of that and you are worthy of that time. So let's do it together. Let me know what you guys are doing, what journal prompts were the most helpful for you. Maybe even share some of your goals that you're going into 2024 down below. Let's support each other. Let's cheer each other on. Like, let's be each other's hype girls this year because you are worthy of that. This is an amazing community. You guys reach out to me on Instagram. I'm CharleneTown_ all the time. And I so appreciate you. Let's spread that love here in the comments down below because you guys are amazing. You guys are so supportive. I love you. Thank you for being here. If this was content that you guys like to see, don't forget to like and subscribe and come back next week because we're going to be implementing all of these tips, tricks, techniques next week. Okay, that's it for today's video. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.